What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, guys, of course it's my first Q&A for 2019 because I thought, it's 7 months gone and I've not done a Q&A, so I thought it's time to do another Q&A. Before I start this Q&A, I'm just very disappointed of the lack of questions that I got on Snapchat. Just not many got sent through. Just don't know what's going on. I asked you guys on Instagram and Snapchat. Most of the questions came from Instagram, if you want to know that. That's your information. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the first question by my man Tom. Firstly, how are you liking it in Malaysia? I like it here in Malaysia, it's a very nice country, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the weather here is obviously, a little bit doubtful. It's unpredictable in times because you just don't know what's going to happen. Because, at one stage during the day it might be sunny in the morning, and then say about 4 or 5 o'clock it's probably going to rain, piss down, or whatever you want to call it. It's just a tropical country, really. We have friends here where we live. Obviously I'm not going to say where we live, but we have friends here, and they were saying, because a couple of weeks ago it was like raining twice a day, and they were saying like, yeah, that's very unusual and we've never seen that before. So yeah, it just rains a lot here, nevertheless. I like it here in Malaysia. It's different culture, the food's good, the people are nice. Malaysia's nice, just completely different to Dubai, obviously. We knew that it wasn't going to be the same as Dubai because, for an example, golf course on this, compound, obviously. You would imagine that there would be a driving range on the compound as well. And they've got a 9-hole golf course, and you would imagine they've got a driving range here. It's not like that. You have to jump in your car, 10 minutes down the road, there's a driving range. So completely different. These guys on their bikes, on their motorbikes, they are savages because they're just weaving in and out. People here in Malaysia just don't know how to drive. Nevertheless, Malaysia's nice, good country, and I'm loving it so far in Malaysia. 7 months in, let's see how long we're going to be here in Malaysia. Second question is for my man Tom. What are your thoughts on the new Love Island this year? If you don't know what Love Island is, you must be living under a rock. Firstly, what are my thoughts on the new Love Island this year? I think at the beginning, very slow start to the series. Obviously, it is going to be a slow start because they're getting to know everyone and stuff like that, and they couple up with their couples and stuff like that. So, of course, it's going to be a slow start to the series. Progressing on now, it looks interesting, it looks exciting. They always throw in a girl or a boy and to stir things up, and currently right now Danny's got his eyes on this girl called Arabella and is coupled up with Yuande. So yeah, there's a few twists and turns now and there. I think this year it's not going to be like the last couple of years, the last 2 years, because the last 2 years we've seen a clear winner. I think this year it's not going to happen. I think it's going to be quite tight between Curtis and Amy and Michael and Amber. Obviously you've got Casa Moore coming in next week as well, so that's going to stir some things up. Are the guys going to stick to their couples? Are they going to be loyal? Are they going to, stay coupled up who they're going to be with? So that's a big question. Looking forward to what's going to plan out, obviously, for the rest of the series. I think we're going into the 3rd week now, and there's only 8 weeks of Love Island. I think it's going to be more interesting, fascinating, and exciting to watch this year. The last couple of years we've seen a clear winner, and I don't think that's going to happen this year. People hating on Amy at the minute. They shouldn't, because what I've been hearing recently now is, Love Island's been getting complaints. That's not good. They've been getting complaints over that Lucy was friends with Tommy. I don't see a problem with a girl being friends with a guy. I don't have a problem with that, really. So even if I was coupled up with someone, even if I was in Love Island, I wouldn't bother, because at the end of the day, if a girl likes chatting to more boys, then, fair enough. It's what they want to do. So you can't really say to them, yeah, it's time to crack on more with the girls and into it more. But now that Joe's got dumped and all that lot, she's getting towards into the girls now. That's my thoughts of new Love Island this year. I don't have a winner yet. Let's see. I think it's going to be good. Now, the next question is going to be about Paul Pogba. Obviously, we know that Pogba is always in those headlines in that transfer window at the minute. He's always in it every day. What's going to happen now with Paul Pogba for Manchester United? Is he going to stay or is he going to go? Now, I've got 2 questions from that. Obviously, the first question is, my cousin Byron said, will Pogba leave United? The thing is about Pogba from last season, it just doesn't have what it takes to play at a top level. For Pogba, I would say he had 60% a good season and 40% a bad season. Now, the thing is, Pogba, he had some good games and bad games last season. Is he going to leave United? You know, there's reports coming out every day from Pogba. Firstly, it's saying he wants a new challenge, he wants to go, move on in his life, he wants a new experience. You've got that first coming in, and then about a day later it's saying that, you know, United want to keep him. All these headlines are always changing with Pogba at the minute. And at the minute, it's 50-50. He's either going to leave or he's either going to stay at the club. So it's 50-50 with Pogba. And like I said, this headline's always changing with Paul Pogba at the minute. You know, 1 minute it's saying that they're going to give him a new contract of worth 500,000. He's going to be the highest paid player. Another one, they're going to give him a loyalty bonus and all this shit that they're going to give him, keep him on. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if he is going to leave or not, because he's always in the headlines every day. Not seen any progress, you know, because all we keep seeing is, you know, the sporting director of Juventus flew into London the other day to hold talks with Manchester United, but they have to get rid of a few players before they can get Pogba back into Juventus. Real Madrid, are they going to get him? They've just spent a lot of money recently by getting Hazard, Mendy and that new striker, so they've spent a lot of money, so they're probably going to say no, we can't get him because we don't have much money left. So I think Real Madrid are going to be out of it, but the only team he can probably join is probably Juventus. But Juventus, you know, they've already signed Aaron Ramsey. Do they really want Pogba back, or is it, you know, Pogba going to stay at Manchester United? Do we have to deal with that shit once again for another season with Paul Pogba? At the minute, it's 50-50 with Pogba. Will he leave Manchester United? His name is always in that transfer window pretty much every day. And I was reading, like, today, I think, and it said, like, he's literally got 49 days, get a deal done and leave. Is it going to happen, though? That's the big question. And I was reading also the other day that, you know, he wants everything all wrapped up a week before United go on pre-season. And pre-season is... And the players are back in training next week. And then they go on pre-season the week after. So there's not long now to pre-season. At the minute, it's looking like he's not going to leave. We might end up keeping on Pogba once again for another season. But we'll have to see. Everything all goes, I think, with the rumours. But for me, there's just been no progress with Paul Pogba at the minute. I know that Juventus are completely out of it. They've spent a lot of money so far, and they're probably going to say, yeah, no, we're bankrupt. We don't have any money left to get someone like Pogba. But the only team that can step up and get him is Juventus. And if Juventus fail to get rid of players, then he's not going to leave, is he? So we might have to deal with Paul Pogba once again for another season. Another question on Pogba is from Alex. Do you want Pogba to leave? I do, yeah. Because at the end of the day, you know, the big question is people want to cash in on him, because there's reports now saying that, you know, United want 150 million for Paul Pogba. Does any club have that kind of money for Pogba? I do want him to leave, because then we can cash in on him. Then we can sort of build a new team with that. You've got Wan-Bissaka that's going to probably cost us about 55 million. Then you're thinking we need someone to replace Herrera. Bruno Fernandes, is he going to come in? And then you'll be wanting another centre-back or a striker. So if you can cash in on Pogba, you can go and improve that team, because we know we have to improve the team. So far we've got one signing, and that's not good. Near towards the end of June, going into July next week, and we've only got one signing, and that's poor. So we need to sort of want Pogba to leave, yes, because we can cash in on him, and we can go and buy 2 or 3 players with that money, and then that's like money well spent, innit? Yeah, I do want Pogba to leave, because I think, you know, people will be happy that he's left. Like I just said, you know, there's just several different reports coming out that he wants to stay, he wants to go. United are going to give him a contract extension, this loyalty bonus and all this crap and all this sort of stuff going on. There's just no progress with Pogba at the minute. I do want him to leave, because then you can just improve on the team, build a new team around whoever. And then it's like, you know, he's in the dustbin, he's gone. So what's the point of keeping him? You might as well just get rid of him. Things will be a lot more different without Pogba. You know, he has good games and bad games. And, you know, in the first season when he came back to Manchester United, he won 2 trophies. The second season, he only won 1 trophy. So overall, he's only won like 3 trophies so far. Is he going to stay on for another season? It looks like United want to keep hold of him, and he's still under contract with Manchester United. Is he going to see out his contract and then leave on a free transfer? God knows, but I think we'll have to see at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the transfer window doesn't even shut till bloody August the 8th as well, so there's still a long time to go. So it could still leave, but it could still stay. I think we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens with Paul Pogba, but I think everyone is going to be keeping up to date what happens with Pogba as well. So getting into the next question is from Luke. Where's the next football challenge video? Well, if you want to know by now, I've not filmed any football challenge videos yet, because firstly, a lot more harder now to, film football challenge videos at the minute, because some of my friends are back in Dubai, and you could say that most of my family's back in the UK. It's pretty much me and my family here, so I don't really have anyone to film these videos with at the minute. Yes, there's a couple of football pictures around and that, but not too sure obviously if I'm allowed to use them. There's a school one, but obviously I'm not going to be able to use that one, am I? So I don't know when the next football challenge video is going to come. It's not going to happen soon, I can guarantee you that for a fact. So you might have to wait a long time for them to happen again. Obviously, maybe if Tom does come here to Malaysia, yes, we can probably film a couple of challenge videos. There's none coming out at the minute. It's a lot more harder now. Pretty much nothing filmed, but I'm hoping to get some more football challenge videos out for the future. Next question is, now, oh my god, I don't even know if you want to say if this is a stupid question or not. Clearly someone doesn't focus on my Instagrams and doesn't follow me a lot. I can clearly tell that for a fact. But bloody hell, what sport are you most focused on? Jesus Christ. I'm not answering this in a rude way. My god, if you should follow me by now on my Instagram. My god, come on. There's a video that will come up here on your screen. You play this sport as well. So as you can see there, the sport that I'm most focused on is definitely golf. If you want to know what my handicap is, it's 6. Next question, I think this is going to be my toughest question yet to answer. My good friend Emmanuel, who sadly left me, that went to Seattle, asked me a question and said, do you prefer living in Malaysia or Dubai, and why? Very good question, Iman. I can guarantee you that for a fact. Toughest question to answer as well. Oh my god, do I prefer living in Malaysia or Dubai, and why? Well, in Dubai, I've been seeing that it's just literally too hot. It's hot, you get sticky in Dubai. Oh my god, the weather in Dubai. Yes, it's better weather from here, but to play golf in Dubai is just outrageous at the minute. Definitely, for sure, because the temperature is ridiculous, I think. And here it's just perfect weather to play golf. Thing is about Malaysia, it's obviously different. Do I prefer living in Malaysia or Dubai? Probably Malaysia at the minute, because I don't know, just something about it. Just something about Malaysia that something is better than Dubai. Yes, it's different, but the weather's different, but it's better weather to play golf in, I can tell you that, and that's one over Dubai. Thing is about Dubai, we knew Dubai, we had a golf course on our doorstep, but this time golf course is right here in the community. Definitely what I will say that has overtaken Malaysia in Dubai in golf wise is there's no driving range here. You have to get in the car and you have to drive about 10 minutes down the road. Dubai, it was just like, get to the golf club on the driving range and you can go and play golf afterwards. So it's definitely different, because here you have to be, at this golf course, you've got to be so, I'd say, consistent in a way. And also, another thing is you're not warmed up as well. That's the sad thing as well. So that's another one about Dubai overtaking Malaysia here in golf wise. But it's definitely different. I know definitely for sure that there's obviously golf courses that have driving ranges. I'm sure they do. This one here is just different because you've got to just drive in the car. Obviously you've got to be ready to play this golf course. You've got to be consistent. Weather-wise, Malaysia's better than Dubai. I think in Malaysia it's hectic, on the roads, with the motorbikes going weaving in and out, and the drivers are still hectic here as well, and the drivers in Dubai were hectic as well. That's pretty much the same, innit? I'd probably have to say Malaysia at the minute. If I spent a year here, only 7 months in, I would have had a different answer to that question, for sure. Anyway, guys, hope you guys are enjoying another video. There are all your questions answered. Obviously, Manchester United's next season is underway on the 11th of August. so I'm back here for that first game. Yes, I am going to be analysing Man United's games once again. I'm pleased to announce that I'm going to be analysing United's games once again. I obviously thoroughly enjoy making this content for you guys. I love doing it. Throw in a couple of more ideas out there if you guys want to see it. Obviously now player ratings is starting to get to be a thing now, after games where they obviously rate their players and managers and the fans and stuff like that. Do you guys want to see player ratings on the channel for next season? And do you guys want to see previews before the games at all? So if you do, please leave a like on this video if you do. If you do want to see these player ratings and previews, please drop me a comment. I think we'll get it on for next season. I want to try and add more stuff next year as well, not only just analysing the games. So do you guys want to see player ratings and previews before the games? Please drop me a comment. We'll get it on for next season if you guys do want to see them. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video, and I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace.